everyone, this is Andrea Gatti from my study room and welcome to the Drummers channel. If you appreciate our videos, I encourage you to subscribe to our channel and to hit the notification button. We do our best to support the drummer community. So another way, if you want to support us, is to visit our Drummers shop where you can find these fantastic t-shirts like this one, Born to Play Wild, and you can find other many designs and many colors. I will put the link in the description. Okay, so here we are. So today we are talking about a topic that I really love, which is the Möller technique. And not only going to talk about the Möller technique, but I'm going to explain you and show you how to apply it in your playing. Now this technique has really changed my way of playing. This technique allows us to be smooth, allows us to be more on time because we feel the time with movement. It also gives us control of dynamics and accents, and also allows us to play fast and smooth without using too much energy. What do we do first? We understand the mechanics of a movement. I'm not gonna show you, demonstrate you now the pumping motion. Why? Because I'm gonna use the Moeller technique applied to our playing. What do I mean with that? Now, just think of playing a very simple 8-note groove. So you're going to be playing, and let's say you want to give an accent on the beat or off the beat. So we will have one note with one accent, and the other one is going to be a note that prepares us for the accent. Now, we're going to start and look at those motions on the pad, and I'm going to use the most used combinations, like we're going to watch 8 notes and an 8 note with a 2 16 notes with the accent on the beat and off the beat. Then I'm going to show you how to apply the steps to how to apply it on the drum set, and then we're going to look on how to also apply it while using the right cymbal, and how to kind of build a foundation on which you can build up all your grooves. Okay, let's start analyzing the mechanics. So if I have an accent followed by a preparation of the accent, one is going to be a downstroke and the second one is going to be an upstroke, simply because I need to go down, then I need to prepare to come up to go down again. So I suggest starting on the pad like always, and so I'm going to start here playing 8 notes with an accent on the beat. So look at my movement. I'm going to pull up the elbow, then I'm going to whip, and then I'm going to come up again. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So notice how when I'm pulling up, I'm just dropping the stick in this way. So up, down, up, down, up, and I'm dropping the stick. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And we're gonna do it also with the left hand, because we're gonna use it also with our left hand on the snare. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Step number 2, we have an 8th note followed by 2 16 notes with an accent on the 8th note. So like this: 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and. See that the motion is the same. I'm just pulling up on those 2 16 notes. Same thing with the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. So we're gonna have 2 16 notes followed by an 8th note, which will be accented. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Left hand, Last but not least, as a accompanying figure, we have all the 16 notes, which can be played in various ways. So you can either do an accent on the first one and allow the stick to bounce on the other three in this way. So 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the technique would be using the open close, in which you can give it an accent and pulling up immediately after. In this way, it's like doing the first exercise just at a higher speed, because we're going down and we're going up. What's the difference? That when you're doing it very slowly, you don't need to open the hand. When you're doing it at a certain speed, when the speed starts to go at a higher BPM, I suggest to open the hand. So as you can see, and then as you're pulling up, you're gonna close the hand to execute the upstroke. 1, 8, and the 2, and the 3, and the 4, and the 4. Also this one, I suggest to start it with both hands, starting at a slow speed. So here we are on the drums, and you can see I left it empty on the front, so no tom and no crash, just because I want to give you the possibility to see well what's going on. So here we go with the 8th notes. Let's just start from the hi-hat in order to understand the movement and the motion. So notice how I am hitting with the neck of the stick on the accent position on the edge of the hi-hat, and then I'm doing the upstroke with the tip of the stick on the top of the cymbal. Okay, now step number 2 would be to start and include the kick and the snare. Now to put the kick and the snare, we're just gonna play as a first one just the most simple groove you can play, like kick on 1, snare on 2, kick on 3, snare on 4. So you saw how I'm also using that whipping motion to prepare for the accent on the snare. So step number 2 would be applying the 8th notes, but with the accent on the end. Okay, now I'm gonna show you these 2 grooves played on the ride, and something that I do, I tend to put the hi-hat with my foot in the position where I'm not playing the accent. For instance, if I'm playing the accent on the beat, I will put the hi-hat on the end to kind of fill up the gap. If I'm putting the accent on the end, I will play the hi-hat on the beat. Okay, now we can move up to the other figures, the one with the 8th note and the 2 16 notes. Okay, so last but not least, I'm gonna show you the two versions with the 16 note, the one with just the accent on the beat and the 4 and the other 3 16 notes played with the rebound, and then I'm gonna show you the one with the open close. So I'm gonna show you now just these grooves played on an ordinary session, like at a regular speed. Okay guys, it's all for today. So I just want to encourage you really to put in practice these motions, really pay attention to the movement, study it slowly. Then little by little you can raise the speed, and you will see much progress really if you apply these concepts. If you want to follow us on our social media, I encourage you to do it. I will put the links here on the screen. And remember to check out our drummer shop for cool t-shirts. And thank you for staying with us. We really appreciate your support. God bless you. Bye bye.